If there's any hot wrestlers out there that need a cute, loyal, loving girlfriend, I'm right here.
Stepping into like the role of being a mother at such a young age, it was very overwhelming.
I think it was hard on Kylie moving away from home when she's got such a big role in the family to chase her dream.
You know, losing your brother at such a young age, it's really hard. By doing wrestling and doing something that he loves so much, it helped me to work through what I was feeling.
Get her away from her, Bella. That's a lot of power she has against that cage.
I'm not thinking how you feel or how I feel. All I'm thinking about is just like hurting you.
North Central, they were the national champions last year.
We just won the freaking medal!
This should piss you off a little bit. We should have won the duel. We're gonna win a national title in March. We're gonna win a national title in March.
The gravity of how special it is will come down to you and your fight. Everyone here knows the kind of fight that you're going to bring.
No! You can't come back! You're kidding me!
There'll be moments where you're going to have to be patient, and there's going to be moments where you overcome challenge.
Hell up here! Get over here!
And there'll be moments where you have to take great risk for the great reward that you want. And all of that is waiting for you. And it's on stage.
So we're here at the Coralville Ridge Mall, I think it's called. Yep. And we're gonna go dress shopping for the Golden Hawkeyes, which is coming up at the end of April.
The thing is, I don't want to buy a dress that everybody else is gonna
that's
have.
what I'm saying.
We're not going to win best dress if we have the same dress as everybody else.
Could this be Slay or no?
Yeah, that's cute.
Should I try it on?
Yes.
I'm thinking big, poofy princess. Bingo.
This I will be trying on.
Can't tell I like green.
Is this giving or no?
Yeah. The thing is, about wrestler build, we have broad shoulders. So we have to be careful with what we choose when it comes to the way it fits us. I have a very short attention span, and shopping makes me really tired, so. Tanya.
Yeah.
Wait, look, we found these pants for
Need
you.
to wear these.
Hi, ladies there. Who's all there? Where are you all? Hi.
We're at Dillard's.
They're only $32 grand. Sorry, I thought it was a romper for a second.
Can I get a picture with you?
Of course.
Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Wait, Kylie, I found a good one.
This is the one.
Great work, girl.
It was so beautiful watching her finally like get into her fulfillment. She's like,
I'm ready
yes,
for
I
that.
can't wait for the big day.
I went to prom one year with a boy. I was cutting weight, and at the dance, he asked me if I wanted to go get ice cream, knowing I couldn't eat. And when I said no, he went and got it and left me. L-man. Honestly, I don't even know if I'd consider myself emotionally available anymore.
The man in the store right here is cute.
We just walked into the store over there and I had to be secret because the worker was really, really cute. And then on my way out, we made eye contact with each other. And then
this means that he loves you. He wants to marry
that's
you.
the definition of love at first sight. That's a sign. We were just talking about men. That is a sign. I have a temptation to just go back and give him my Snapchat.
Dude, let's do it.
No, I can't.
No, I'll do it for you.
I'll cry.
No, come on, Ella.
No, you go do it for me, but I'm not gonna go in there.
All right. Just say, hey, she doesn't know I'm doing this. Say she doesn't know I'm doing this, but you're her type. Yeah, say
No, I'm gonna be like, my friend saw you and thought you were really cute, but she's too shy to ask for your Snap. Will you add her on Snap?
that. Okay.
Oh, he is hot. Now I'm nervous. Okay, I have a question for you. So my friend was walking past and thought you were really cute, but she was too nervous to ask for your Snap.
Who's your friend?
Her name's Ella.
How old is she?
She's turning 20 in a month or so.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you can get my Snap.
All right. She's a wrestler here at the university.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have?
Yeah. Take my info?
Yeah. Here. No, Ella, he was so nice.
He was nice.
And
He was.
he asked your age, what your name was, what you looked like, and look. He goes, we showed him the Instagram. He goes, yeah, tell your friend Ella to hit me up. I'll add her back. And he was tall, Ella. He was tall.
That was a major success. We are one step closer to not being single anymore.
Hashtag Kylie Walker has all the balls in the relationship.
Kylie's the only reason I ever get a shot with anybody.
That was some W Riz by me.
It was.
Too bad it don't work for myself.
National tournament leading up to day one. We felt we had a really good month plan going into that.
You know, we lost the national duels last year in a barn burner to King. It was crazy. And, you know, came back and won the national tournament by 35 points. We just believe that the way we do things, you know, especially from January to March, work.
And we knew going into the tournament that we were 30 points down on paper. They're a seasoned team. They know what they're doing. Their coaching staff has them ready. And if they don't falter, you're in trouble. And so we have to do the very best we can.
I think, you know, we have a lot of girls that are top in their weight class, but North Central just has a powerhouse. They have 15 returning All-Americans. Like, we have a couple true freshmen in our lineup, and I knew going into that it was gonna be really close.
Being the first ever Power 5, it does come with a lot of pressure. There's been a lot of eyes on us, and I feel like our team has done a great job dealing with that pressure. You know, we kind of take it as a privilege. Like, it can be hard at sometimes, but there's no better group that I'd want to do it with.
You guys are ready. You guys look good.
Just take it one at a time. It's a great day waiting for us. Take advantage of it.
Know you got a lot of people that are with you. You got a lot of power behind you.
Four on me, 4 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Four.
Stance, stance. That's it. Good job. Pressure forward. Get your distance right. Get your distance right. Low, lower. Get head position, distance. Yes. Good. Hold her. Yes, adjust. Good. Good work. Yes. Pin. Yes.
Yes. Two back. Yes. Go, 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 go.
living room, all decorated for Valentine's Day to match the nails. This is the very expensive coffee maker that I bought, but I don't use it because I just go to Starbucks every day, so. These are all my Starbucks ones down here. They go back pretty far. This one's probably one of my favorites back here. Between this one and this gold one. I was using this one a lot last year. I've been loving my Stanleys too. I have those all up here. These. And then recently I went to Starbucks and got the viral one. So I waited in line at 6 a.m. to get the cup. This is the room, kind of decked out for Valentine's Day. My boyfriend, he just got me this for Christmas. So also this, he got me a candle. In the move, my candle that he got me when we first started dating for Valentine's Day broke. So I kept the candle, what was left of it, and then he ended up getting me a new one. I love it. I love pumpkin spice. About 5.5 years, so pretty long time without a ring still. Maybe when this comes out, I'll have one, so. Oh, we need you in some Iowa stuff though.
I would say that ain't cutting it.
Yeah, go change.
I'm not gonna change Iowa stuff.
Yep.
I'll change this if you want it. I
Okay,
think this is fine.
no, we don't like.
No, this is fine. I'll put my injury on.
I guess this is where we met, so.
This is where we met.
This is where I went to college before we transferred here, but
Yeah.
this is Christian. This is my boyfriend. We met my freshman year of college, our freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Headed off ever since.
For sure. Took her to Dairy Queen, asked her out.
Did you ever date a wrestler before?
Nope, never before, and I never thought I would either. You know, women's wrestling was never as big as it is now, so I didn't. You know, I never really even thought about a girl wrestler. The girls are just as aggressive, just as mean as the guys, that's for sure. Like,
if not
thinking
more.
about Felicity and Lara and Sarah, all those girls, like they're just as aggressive, just as scrappy as all the guys that I wrestle and have seen wrestle, so.
I went all 4 years of my high school career and only wrestled one girl, and it was one of the later competitions of the year. I was a 9th grade girl wrestling high school boys that had been wrestling their whole life. I was a 3-time conference champ, the first ever girl to have over 100 wins against boys, was a 4-time national finalist at McKendree.
Seeing everything that she accomplishes, like I want to be a national champion this year, so just seeing all the stop signs that she brings, all the the energy she has when she's out on the mat. She makes me want to be better, She makes me want to be a better wrestler, a better person, so.
Christian, they said if you need a videographer for anything. My nails are done.
JC said she has a ring pop.
Yeah, I do.
A ring pop?
I do, I have one.
I don't know if that works.
Forward. She snaps, go forward. Forward off the snap.
Ready? Yes, snap. Yes.
Drive.
Just a little lower on that. Ready, ready, ready. Wrestle, wrestle. Belly. Jump forward. Jump forward.
We go into nationals, and that first day, Emily drops a 6-4 bout that was tough, and there were some things that we wanted back in that, but that's the way it starts.
We sent 15 here, and we got 10 in the semis. Some great matches that our women have had, some tough, hard losses that they've had. I think that's just the name of the game at a tournament like this, unfortunately, They've got a great lead. We're not gonna bow down just because we got, behind 20 points, That's not how we compete.
We were behind our central a decent amount. I remember thinking, I was like, I don't know how we're gonna pull this off, honestly. I was like,
Somehow we gotta pull ahead, and I wasn't super hopeful at that time, if I was gonna be completely honest. You know, there's a lot of head-to-head matches in the semifinals with North Central, so I was like, everything has to go our way in order for us to pull ahead in this team race. Tomorrow's a new day, you know, we gotta show up.
We are heading into day 2 of the National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championship. 5 semifinal matches between North Central and Iowa. 14.5-point lead for North Central going into the semifinal round. They have to feel good right now, but Iowa still has opportunities. They have a lot of firepower, so it's going to be down to the wire.
You know, we have a statement for her, but the long version of that is forward together. And at the end, it makes the for her on the ends. And I think that was their approach.
Breathe. Feet moving. Yeah, hands on, feet moving. Legs, yes. Pass, pass. Ankles, yes. Up, up, pull, yes. To her back, yes. Work on top, work on top. Step high, yes.
Nice. North Central had the upper hand most of the time. We had 10 in the semis. They had 11. I was excited for the head-to-heads. Like, we need to get these ones.
North Central had every opportunity to win, and I feel like we almost had so many opportunities to lose, and we took advantage of every minor opportunity we had to win. Our semifinals run is like crazy.
If you would have told us going in that they were going to go 9-0 in the semis, you don't see 9-0 in the semis. And they produced that.
You were strong, right? You were powerful, you were ready. Let's go.
It is rare. As coaches, we wait sometimes years for this moment. And we're just so fortunate to have this right now started. And obviously we've got to go out and re-perform again. We know that. And it's one match at a time, but at the same point in time, every once in a while, we need to stop, just pause for a moment, and be very grateful for what they just produced.
Got it done, let's go! Watch it! Nothing! Open up! Yes! Run it! Run it!
JC pinning the #1 seed from North Central, that was huge. Getting bonus points, that was needed.
Hey, you open up this house!
Yep. Legs back! Wizard, 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 wizard! Wizard, heavy, 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 heavy! Wrestle here! Nothing, 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 nothing. Hips down! Hips down! Hips down! Crawl forward! Crawl forward! Hips down! Crawl, crawl! Swim, swim, swim! Swim forward! Forward! Hey, be ready! Yes! Keep that tight! That was a good snap! Legs back! Legs back, yes! Pressure, pressure, pressure! Know you where you're at! Circle! Stay on it! Stay on it! Yeah! You're good? Hey!
get frustrated. Don't get frustrated.
In the semis, I felt like my body it wasn't doing what my mind was like telling it. Like nothing was coming together.
You knew that was gonna happen, right? I told you she gets chippy.
Hey, stay focused.
Keep composure, okay? You take it out on the mat.
You know, ever since I came to Iowa, for some reason I get in these matches where people want to be physical with me. I'm just so confused. I'm like, out of everybody on the team, like, you want to fight me. Like, I've done this longer than you've been alive, pretty much. Like, what are you doing?
Connect, anchor, legs, wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Watch the ankle, watch the ankle, watch the ankle. Hey.
Yes, intentional
Safety.
brutality.
Come on.
Yay, she's doing that on purpose.
My overall experience at Nationals definitely was like so emotional just because of all the things I went through and it not pulling through. Like always feeling that like shoulda, coulda, woulda. And like, gosh, like if I had like half of the injuries I had, I was literally going back and forth with being on the mat, off the mat. I probably had half the amount of days this season on the mat.
When I watch my daughter fight, I'm terrified. You know, I mean, I'm scared. I have no control. Get hurt. You know, the psychological anguish of her, you know, falling short. You know, having a bad performance, not pulling the trigger the right way, just the constant self-absorption of just wanting to reach perfection. It can be a very dark hole to follow.
My dad's helped me the most with the mentality part of all combat, just life in general. And he's always just like taught me like, you should never see wins and losses. You should just see how you're growing.
She's always overcame adversity and has always exceeded my expectations of what she can do. Her mental strength is boundless. She's humble and she's honest. Bella goes ahead and admits to her fears and her insecurities, which to me is even a bigger sign of strength.
I am proud of like where I ended up this season just because of how much I did have to go through this year. Like coming back after that and still winning like 5th place match. I was proud of pushing myself through to the next best moment. This year I learned that I am able to deal with a lot of things. I'm so confident that if the world ends, I'll be okay.
Go, Lily.
Get to her legs. Work here. Work here.
That's it. Keep looking for your offense here. Good. Good pressure.
Up, take the shot.
Up, up, up. Circle.
Go.
Yes. Yes. That's the way. Good job.
I would not be here in this sport if it weren't for Logan, and I am, living through his legacy, but I'm also creating my own at the same time.
What were some of the tougher times trying to handle everything?
I think a big time was, making that transition into high school, and I think, my 15th birthday was really hard because that's how old he was. I think winning my first state title, that was really hard because he wasn't able to do that. I think the first time I stepped into the University of Iowa wrestling room was a really tough one because he wasn't able to do that. I think that going to nationals was also really tough because he wasn't able to do that. Sorry. Yeah. I know that he would have been really proud though. And those things are really tough, but at the same time, I'm so beyond grateful that I've been able to accomplish those things and that I've been able to, have the opportunity to get to do them. I've learned that I am strong, that I am resilient, and I have the courage to fight through these tough moments. You know, everyone goes through tough times. You can make it through and find other ways to grieve. I think that wrestling has given me that, and I'm grateful for that.
Yes, good. Yes, drive. Drive, get big. Good job.
Good, nice, Lily. Good job.
So this is the letter that I wrote to Clarissa Chun before she even knew me. My brother, Logan, wanted nothing more than to be a state champion, wrestle in college, and one day be an Olympic athlete. I began my wrestling career because I wanted to achieve the goals Logan no longer was able to, and somewhere along the way, his goals quickly became my goals. I found myself. I found what I was born to do. I know I don't have the nation's highest accolades or the experience yet of most of the world team members. What I lack in technique, I make up for in passion, work ethic, and commitment, just like my brother. I wrestle with purpose and heart. Coach Chun, if you give me the opportunity, I would love nothing more than to represent our incredible state as a Hawkeye women wrestler and begin my training for the Olympic team one day. Welcome to Iowa. Sincerely, Lily Luft-Tough Luft. I knew that there were thousands of girls reaching out to her, so I was just praying that, that she would read it and that she would give me a chance, just give me an opportunity. And, she did, and I'm grateful for that.
Good.
Work here.
Get heavy.
Work.
Get heavy.
Work.
Get heavy.
Walk the corner.
Keep
Walk
walking.
corner.
Yes, get it. Good job.
I didn't end up on the podium where I wanted to, but I also have to realize that I am still so new. I've only been wrestling for 4 years, so I have to be proud of that.
For what she's accomplished, some days I just wonder, have you just sat back and just reminisced or just thought about what you've accomplished in a short time? She's an All-American, her first year, placed 5th, the only freshman on the Iowa team to place. What a great accomplishment in and of itself. It's like you're meant to be here, man.
I'm proud of her right now. She wouldn't have to accomplish one more thing and I would still be uber proud of her. Because you know what, she's a good wrestler, but she is a great human. Some people would say, and you've really, really had bad luck. But on the contrary, we've had amazing luck. Yeah, we lost Logan, but he gave us so much more.
Hi! What's your name? Nice to meet you. Do you want me to sign your poster? Where do you want it? Oh, okay. Did you have fun watching wrestling? Yeah. Nice. Right here. Here you go. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah? Well.
Welcome to the gun show.
Okay. Let's think about your own guns here. Let's go.
We are entering the finals of the National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championships. North Central currently has a 17-point lead going into the finals. But the University of Iowa has 9 finalists and North Central has 3. Essentially, North Central has to be perfect. They have 3 opportunities. This is going to start at 191 pounds, and they want to end with the granddaddy of them all, 170 pounds, Yelena McCoy of North Central against Kylie Welker of Iowa.
To have 7 out of 10 weight classes fighting for that national title, this is where we want to be.
Fight for every point, every situation. Continue doing what you do best. Enjoy the moment you feel up there on stage. Enjoy it.
The gravity of how special it is will come down to you and your fight. There'll be moments where you're gonna have to be patient, and there's gonna be moments where you overcome challenge, and there'll be moments where you have to take great risk for the great reward that you want. And all of that is waiting for you on stage. and now just let it out and go fight for what you want.
Pressure, pressure. You get rest, yes. Run it. Cedar, yes. We're good, top. You go. Work. Yes. Counter, yes. Yes. Go, punch. Go. Yes. Go.
JC goes out. She dropped 6 points in the first minute of the bout. We don't normally do that. She went out and did something like that, and you're like, we're here right now.
Fight that wrist, legs back, shot! No, belly.
And then all of a sudden, she gets caught. And what you do know is they've got a 17.5-point lead, I think it was, and you can't lose. You have to win out, because they're going to win out.
Drive on, baby feet! Let's go, no!
And then we lost. Match 1. If you're counting points and you're trying to really look at odds, the odds aren't good at that moment. But if you look at it as, okay, now who's next? Well, Sterling and Emily are up. Both of you go do your best.
It was the moment I was training for all year. I knew that I wanted to end my senior year with a win, end my college career on top. I had a lot of nerves and anxiety going into that tournament. I had a little phrase that anytime I started to feel super anxious, I would say, I'm strong, I'm powerful, and I'm ready. Hearing the final whistle, I felt relieved. I remember like sitting on the mat and just like breathing, and I was like, I did it. All the struggles that happened this year, I did it. This was for myself and for myself only. So to finally achieve that and know that I can really get through anything and still do one of the hardest things in college, wrestling, I just felt better prepared going into life and my future of wrestling.
You're ready, Reese. You do you. I was with Reese, and I was just like, what's the team score? And I was like, ooh, Reese has to win. Reese had wrestled Drury before, and it wasn't the greatest outcome. Track her hands, nice. Good motion.
Keep head position, that's it.
No.
Ready for the change.
Lift.
Elevate. Elevate, head up. Elevate.
Stay on your feet. Lift it again. Find that ankle. Ankle.
Stay with her.
No. You gotta get off your ankle. Nothing. Look away, Reese.
Reese was put on her back. I remember I was in on a shot, just didn't finish properly, so she got behind, and I still had my arm up, and she sunk a half in. It's weird, I kind of describe when you're in those moments of they're trying to put you on your back.
your body goes into pure survival mode. Like every muscle in your body is clenched up to fight off, you know, even though it's just up here and it's just upper body, I'm using every muscle in my body to bring my arm down and to fight off that lock.
Ankle! Ankle! No! No! Let it down! Let it down! I'm down! I'm down! I'm down! Nothing! Nothing! Yes! We're good.
Something clicked, you know, you could see it, like something switched in her and be like, I can do this.
Reese is a different person this year, and she was ready.
Just pure relief after he called the pin.
Reese gets the pin, and we're like, oh my God, like, we needed that so bad.
Seizing the opportunity for bonus points in that pin, Kurt was like, yeah, you know?
Watch your head. Watch you touch your head. No turn. No turn. That's okay.
Heading into the finals, I had Yelena standing on the other side of me.
Right before Kylie's match, I'm looking at the score and I'm like, oh my God, like literally, if Yelena wins, they win. If Kylie wins, we win. It's like, this is like such like a movie right now.
You're very fortunate when you have someone like a Kylie Welker that is tasked with that duty. Because first of all, the moment's not too big for her. She's bigger than that moment. That's a really big moment. You put everything on the line for both yourself and the team, and if you were going to put that on someone's shoulders, she is a great choice.
When it came down to Kylie's match, I was like, Kylie's going to win. Kylie's going to go out there and do what she has to do, not just for the team, but because that is just who Kylie Welker is.
Heading into nationals for the finals, my confidence in Kylie was unwavering. There was no doubt in my mind whatsoever that she was going to be able to win. You can never count Elena out. She's one of the best wrestlers in the whole country. But I also knew that Kylie sets goals, and it takes something really huge to knock Kylie off of her goal.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, yes, good job. That's it. Those efforts are going to translate. Keep working. That's it. Your pace. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Drive, drive, drive. Yes. Yes, you got it. Crank it up. Head down. Keep that head down.
Whistle blew, and I remember I got a really nice takedown right off the bat. I almost pinned her right then, and then I think I lost control. But I was like, oh, okay, like, we're doing all right. Like, this is cool.
Pop, 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 drive, drive, drive. Bump your hips, bump her hips.
I ended up getting her in a throw. We ended up in another pinning position, and I didn't get the pin there either.
Keep moving. Hips, 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 hips. Yeah, fight. Down off the load. Go. Down off the load. Hey, down off the load. No, 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 no.
I think I hit her one more time with a cleaner throw on the edge towards the end of the match, and I ended up winning the match. So It was insane. The crowd went wild. Like, I didn't realize that I also had solidified the team title as well, so everyone was going insane, and North Central was kind of just sitting there, and I was like,
This is being the leader of your program. This is what it looks like right here. Great job.
It was a really cool moment, and I was just overwhelmed with emotions and joy, and my coach texted me from home. He's like, I haven't seen you smile that big in a while. I was like, yeah, it felt good.
Since I had the opportunity to coach Kylie Welker, I have 30, 40 little girls in the program. My own daughter wrestles, you know, they all wear the Kylie Welker shirt. She is the face of women's wrestling, not only here, but across the country. There's no better person to lead women's wrestling than Kylie Welker. When I see little girls surround Kylie, it brings me great joy. It makes me feel proud. If they only knew what Kylie had to do to go through that transition and wrestle boys and not have the opportunity to wrestle girls and be on girl teams and be around girls. She never had that. So she had to go through hell and back to get to where she is. And that's why she's a great role model.
What I learned from Kylie is to never give up and to try again when we mess up.
I hope that my siblings can learn to set high goals for themselves and not be afraid to go after them and not be afraid to push themselves. I feel like, especially in today's world, like people are scared to take risks and scared to do the unnormal thing. But I mean, that's what sets you apart, is doing the not normal thing. So I hope that they can, learn from me and, learn that your life isn't gonna look like everybody else if you want to achieve something great. The thing that I hope for her stands for them is just knowing that, the sky's the limit. And even though there aren't equal opportunities quite yet for women in athletics, like, it is growing there, and we are a part of that, and we are making that happen. And I hope that they will be able to have more opportunities than, what I was able to have. So when I break it down for her, it's definitely like for them as well.
How proud are you of your daughter?
It's gonna be another one. Being proud of Kylie is, it's a given. Our relationship, it's hard for me to tell her that. Wrestling isn't what I'm proud of Kylie about. It's the other things that we've talked about, of what kind of person she is, what kind of leader is she. The fact that she can set goals and she can achieve her own goals and she can make her own plans on how to accomplish the things that she wants to accomplish in life. When I see her with her sisters and I see her with her friends, those are the things I'm really proud of. Wins, losses, that doesn't affect the proud that I am. I'm proud though.
We got the national championship shirt right here with the Tiger Hawk. You got it. I don't know if there's anything on the back. No, that's okay. But it's all right. It's nice. It's national champions.
That moment when Kylie got her hand raised, we just burst out and so much joy and so much screaming and so much love and so much passion because we did the damn thing.
I was just overcome with emotion because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy that our team just won and these women worked so hard, and it was just such a cool feeling having that all pay off.
We knew it was going to be a hard fight, and I think that just goes to prove the kind of team we are and the program that we have built.
I've never experienced anything like what we did at Nationals.
You're a fighter inside and out. And you know you got a beautiful soul too. You are a soft person that fights hard. I love it.
I'm so happy that Dana told me to go wrestle at Iowa. I just didn't think it would be this memorable. I never thought that history would be made when I came here. First ever season ever, and we win national duels and win a team national title. That conversation definitely did change my life, because I wasn't even close to being half of the person I am today before that conversation.
What a great ending, you know, as far as for our team, our program, for the university, for women's wrestling. When I accepted the job, I didn't know what it would be like, look like, feel like. Every day was a learning thing and a process and figuring it out. Man, just like, I don't know. Couldn't have written a better finish of the first season.
For her, I think it helps us center ourselves to really recognize that this thing is so much bigger than us. That's why we're such a tight-knit group, and why we got the result that we wanted was because we did it not just for ourselves, but for every single person that has impacted the sport, that has impacted women athletics in general.
We like to use the motto for her to continue building up what we deserve and what this next generation will have.
I hope what we do right now will present more opportunities for them, right? Like, I want more colleges to have D1 programs by the time, you know, these little girls are our age, and they just have even more of opportunities than we have, because that's what growing the sport means.
I think the biggest thing that I would tell, you know, younger generations, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. You know, I was told a lot that when I was younger that I wasn't allowed to compete against the guys. But I proved that I can do it.
Dealing with society's pressures of what a girl is supposed to act like or what a girl is supposed to be involved in has made me really figure out who I am. It doesn't matter what society wants you to be. At the end of the day, if you accept like everything about yourself, then that's so much more empowering.
Spend the rest of my life with you. I love you so much. Will you marry me?
Guess what? Felicity just got engaged.
It's not a prank, right?
No.
Is she a good selfie lady? Pretty good selfie lady.
Saw something funny on her face. Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, I look hard. You know how it is. We do it for her, not for him, for her.